Okay.
Okay. Good morning, all of us of freedom. My name is Nnamdi Kanu'S, one of the lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu'S. Today is the 15th of March, 2026. I've been in Sokoto since on the 13th of March, 2026, to consult with my client, Nnamdi Kanu'S. And I'm happy to announce to us that we had very fruitful discussions, and there will be so many emerging issues to be handled and to be treated in a very short while. There will be established a 100-man committee, a 100-man committee that will be in charge of so many things to come. The 100-man committee will be headed by Nnamdi Kanu'S himself, and there will be other deputies to assist him in heading this 100-man committee. And I want to tell us that he is of high spirit despite the incarceration. And he has told us that we must remain one at all times. We must maintain focus at all times. We must be united at all times. He also expressed his thank you to the governor of Abia State for being a very democratic man, for not interfering with the rally to release him, for not interfering with the fundamental rights of people who came in to rally for the release of Nnamdi Kanu'S. So the governor will thank you, the legal team will thanks you. You have done well. You have acted as if you are not a Nigerian politician. You acted like an American politician who believes in the human right of people. We thank you, God will bless you. And by the grace of God, with the good works we are doing in Abia State, we are likely going to have a second term. And I want to thank all those who are assisting one way or the other to see that Nnamdi Kanu'S is free. We want to thank you. Be steadfast in your pursuit for justice. Be steadfast in your pursuit for love. Be steadfast in your pursuit for freedom. God will help us. And as I bid you farewell from the Sultan Abubakar III, Sultan Abubakar III Airport, I want to say thank you. Yes, I want to say also thank you to Shore, Sahid, and all those who came in to rally. You see, the funny thing is that Shore, Sahid, and all the others, they are not Igbos. They are Yorubas, but they believe in the struggle for freedom. They believe in the independence of people. They believe in self-determination. Not all those who are scared of the freedom of other people. So we thank those committees. We thank those who came in from Lagos, from the Urobo, Biafra. We thank all of you for
on a piece of paper, because they are Fulani. They don't reason very well. They must come. Fulani will come. It is given. They are going to come. Then we tell them that 67 to 70 is not this year. Everybody should be prepared to die. I'm telling you, because they are coming. They are the ones instigating war. They are the ones raping our mothers. You answer this question. How do you want me to respond in a world whereby somebody can go and get a luxurious bus, park it somewhere near Owerri, and be arresting our women? In broad daylight, take them with army uniform, take them into the bus, and drive them to Abuja to become, what do they call them? There's an English word for it. When you keep women in some sort of harem. Sorry? Not even hostage is even better. They park their buses in Owerri, as they did in Obibo. They harvest our women, very pretty girls, they take them to Abuja. So every night, one army officer or a junior recruit, if you do very well, if you do what the government wants you to do, they're going to give you one Igbo girl to sleep with for free. After sleeping with her, DSS will take her back to their dungeon to go and stay there. And now I'm asking people, in such a world, how do you want me to react? Is it by writing letter to EU, a writing letter to UN? Tell me what is going to happen. Our daughters are being taken in broad daylight to the north as rape. I don't know, there's something they call them. To be raped at will. Can you imagine the type of diseases these women will have? And as I'm speaking to you right now, do you have the name for it? This sex trafficking is good now. At least you will go to Italy and make some money. Sex trafficking is good. This one is for free. And not only for free, you're risking your lives. They are, as I'm speaking to you right now, there are 52 women, 52 Igbo girls in DSS custody. They were moved from army barracks. They are there to make sure that Janjaweed soldiers are serviced very well. And you have a Hanese, you have governors, you have one idiot, maybe next week, one demented soul will write a column for this day newspaper talking rubbish about one Nigeria. Your daughters have been in broad daylight. In broad daylight. Fulani are coming in, and some idiots are telling me, oh, we want to reposition the Igbo to be where they were before. Whereas Janjaweed is in your village. Your land is gone. The last is also begin. Like a demented fool. I'm asking you, are you saying that what I want to ask the BBC and some Yoruba journalists, including those working for Facebook, is this: in a situation whereby the Fulani can come to my land, park a luxurious bus, and begin to take our women and park in those buses and drive them to Abuja, drive them to Lafia to be servicing Fulani soldiers, how do you expect me to behave or to react? They can't answer it. And that is why it is the duplicity, complicity, and the idiocy of the people. That is why the Fulanis are on the march. And they will take everybody. They will take every piece of land. As long as you believe in one Nigeria, you are putting yourself at risk of being a victim of Fulani conquest. Anyway, they know that black people, they love money. And they're very, very foolish. That is why. As this young man said, the good news is that this plan will fail. We are praying, we know the Yorubas very well. They will rise up very soon. Fulani will not defeat them in their own land, not again. And we know that eventually that the OPC will take the fight to them, rather than the way that Hamoteku has been responding all this while. What the Fulanis are doing in Nigeria with the help of the British is a very dangerous game. They will lose everything. And by the time this very war is over, Fulani will be ejected from Hausa lands. And I blame Hausa people for what is happening today. Hausa people, your fathers were humiliated, your kings were dethroned and killed. You started to give birth to children who became subservient to the Fulani. For those who do not know Hausa history, I want to tell you something today that you may find very difficult to believe. At a time in Africa's history, the Hausa race were the most technologically advanced in terms of warfare in all of Africa. Do you know that Hausa people manufactured a musket, a gun, a type of a gun, before, when Britain was still fighting with bows and arrows and swords? Are you aware of that? Hausa people that you're looking at. Look at where they are today. At the height of the glory of the Hausa Empire, nobody ever believed that a bunch of cattle rearers in the Nachinama can take them over. They were in their palaces, the habit kings of Hausa land. Very powerful. They saw people moving cattle about. Ottoman Dafo, they came and said, oh, but can I teach you? I'm an Islamic scholar. Can I teach your child how to read Quran? The king of Gobe said yes. And also the king of Katsina. They were Hausa kings. Ottoman Dafodio came. He was a teacher. They asked him, but where do you come from? He said, I'm from Senegal. They said, okay. You know how? He said, yeah, no Quran. I want to teach your children Quran. Do you know what he was teaching the children of the kings, the princes of Hausa land? How to hate their fathers. Exactly what they're doing today, what they did to Hanese, once they come into your land, the first thing the Fulani will teach you is how to hate your people. First. They won't tell you, oh, come and work for us. No, they won't do that. They will groom you on how to hate yourself. Once you hate your people, they have gotten into you. That was what they did to the Hausa people. So the Hausa princes now started to see their fathers as infidels. Do you know it was the Hausa people that helped the Fulani to overthrow their own kings? And in place of Fulani, of Hausa kings, you now have Fulani emirs. And who are the people suffering today? Hausa peasants. They're the ones doing Babiala. They're the ones doing Alamajiri. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want you to learn. I want people to learn from the mistakes of the Hausa people. At a time in history, the kingdoms of Hausa land were the most powerful in the whole of Africa. Most powerful. When the Fulani brought their cattle, when they pretended that they were servants to Hausa people, they came as servants to them. Can you allow us to serve you? And the Hausa kings made the mistake of allowing them to come to serve them, and that was the end of the Hausa race till today. As somebody said, if not for the work that IPOB has been doing, what they want to do is to say, oh, we have a Fulani Yoruba. No, oh, Yoruba Fulani, Hausa Fulani, Gwari Fulani, Igbo Fulani, Efik Fulani. That's it. And by the time you wake up, your land is gone. You are gone. If you talk, they will tell you, after all, it's one Nigeria. Are you not working somewhere in Dogonyaro? So why don't you want a Fulani man in your village? And your history will be gone like the history of the Hausa people. Today, when you want to tell the history of the Hausa people, you end up narrating the history of the Fulani race. Very clever people, isn't it? Very clever. You know, they have mixed blood with the Moors. You know, the Arab slave raiders that used to come into West Africa. And the Fulanis used to give their daughters to them to impregnate for them so their skin can be light. Do you know that? And that's how you have them as light skin. They are the children of the Moors. These are people, it's a mongrel race that Arabs impregnated their women during the slave raid. Don't you know that? They offered themselves to serve the Arabs when they were actually slave catchers for the Arabs. After a while, they started giving their women to the Arabs. They started to have light-skinned kids, and with that, they now marched all over the place with their cattle. That was how they overwhelmed the Hausa people. The Kanu'S were the only people that said no. We don't want this. And that's why they're still fighting. Boko Haram is there fighting till tomorrow morning to conquer the Kanuri people. But unfortunately, I think the governor of Borno State is either Shua Arab or he's Fulani. Not somebody from Kanem Borno. These are great empires we had. Fulani came in and dislodged all of you with the same trick, the same game plan they are deploying today in the South. But because some of you do not know history, you don't know what awaits you. Keep shouting one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. The more you shout one Nigeria, the more your land will be gone. The more your land is going. Don't say, I did not warn you. You ask them to restructure, they will say no. Move the government to regional government, they will say no. Because they know that once you grant any autonomy to the East, we will make everybody look bad. They know it very well. They know that we are blessed by God. I say it in the open. That is the reason why Britain is against us. That is why most of them are ganging up against Biafra. They know once Biafra is free, Africa will be free. The black race will be free. They know it very well. At least black people will have one good reference point in their lives. That is why they do not want Biafra. Britain is using Fulani to do that very job. The job of Fulani, Britain is riding behind the back of Fulani to try to stifle the emergence of Biafra. Because they know once we have, as the Bulgarian government told Chief Justice P.K. Wokede late during the war, Ojukwu sent him to Bulgaria. I've said this story many times, live on air. They asked P.K. Wokede, you want us to help you get Biafra? P.K. Wokede said it to Bulgarian government. P.K. Wokede said yes. You know what the man said to him? The world is contending with one Japan. We don't want two Japans in the world. You know what that means? So the reason why people do not want Biafra to come, the reason why the Fulani do not want restructuring back to regions, the reason why there is always this gang up and envy in this, because they know that once we are free, they know that any day you say you see these people in the East, they are free. They know everybody will start looking for a visa to come to Biafra land. They know it. They know we are hardworking. They know we are blessed. They know we are talented. They know we have everything it takes to create a dynamic, vibrant, advanced economy in the black world. That is what they don't want. That is why there is this global conspiracy against us. But Elohim said to me, you must march on. As my mother will sing that song to me. We don't care. We don't give a damn how many enemies we have. And I say with authority. Because God Almighty said we should march. We should do what we are doing and we'll do it. That at the end of the day, man cannot take the glory. We'll give the glory to God. We'll go back to worshiping him the way that he intended from the beginning. That is why we are suffering to get Biafra, if you do not know. Some of you don't understand. Reform police, no. The sub-decentralized Supreme Court, no. Everything, remove quota system, no. Everything Fulani believes in is what will drag you backwards. Do you have hospitals? Do you have good roads? What is working in this zoo? You don't even have light. So when you say you want to be part of Nigeria, for what? Why? If you don't have competition in life, you cannot advance. The reason why the world, I think the other day, Dubai, UAE went to Mars, was the same, is as a consequence of the space race and competition between USSR and the United States of America. Let's see who will go to the space. That was how all of you, some of you don't even know how you got mobile phones in the first place. These are spin-offs of the technology, born out of competition, putting satellites in space for war. They now realize you can use the phone to call somebody in another country. You don't know that? If you don't have competition in the zoo called Nigeria, how can you develop? The only time in life for the 3 years that the zoo recorded some meaningful growth in terms of human development was when they were in their regions. Tafawa Balewa and Ahmadu Bello were doing their best for the north. Chief Awolowo was doing his best for the west. Okpara was doing his best for the east. The economies were growing. There was inward investment from everywhere. Leventis, PZ, manufacturing, everywhere. Until they centralized everything. There is no more. Instead of competition, you bring in quota. A Janjaweed schoolboy is not educated enough to do it. You say, no, he has to go head of customs, head of immigration, head of police, head of army, head of navy, head of air force. And all of you are there just watching, as if Nigeria doesn't belong to all of you. In case, assuming you are claiming all of you are Nigerians. Is that not the case? What do you think has changed all this while? Nothing has changed. The only thing is that this grand conspiracy not to allow Biafra, I say to white people, you are afraid of me. If you are not afraid of Biafra, give me Biafra. You see what we can. You see what we can do. You see what we can do. Give me Biafra, and you see what we can do. Why are you people afraid of Biafra? Why? Because you know what I can do. If you claim we are nothing, we cannot do it, then allow us to go. Then the oil and gas allow us to go. That is why I am in America. Every black person in America must support IPOB and Biafra agitation. Everybody, if you're from Benin Republic, you're from Togo, you're from Ghana, you're from anywhere in the world and you're black, all of you must support. Ask yourself, why is it that Britain doesn't want Biafra to come? Ask yourself that question. Is it because they love you? Have they loved you? Is it because they love you? Do you think that they are stopping Biafra from coming because they love you? No, because they know that Biafra will liberate you, even including Fulani Janjaweed. They understand it very well. But we are not relenting. Are we relenting? The answer is no. The devil can do all it likes. In the end, Biafra will come. Nigeria belongs to Fulani people. It is a pity that some useless politicians and academics and religious leaders in the South cannot say it. And I say this to you, all of you listening this very morning, afternoon, night, because the time here now in Houston is 26 minutes past 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I think it is 26 minutes past 8 p.m. in the blessed land of Biafra, I presume. Very soon I'll give you a line and our lines will open. Do you have the phone for me ready?
Yep.
Are they calling already?
Yeah.
Of course they will call. Biafrans all over the world. In that same zoo, today, was it yesterday, the Miet Yala, the people responsible for the carnage and the mayhem in the zoo, is saying, allow everybody to bear arms. Because they know they control the army, they control the navy, they control the air force, they know that all the depots, all the armaments are in the north. But I know that some of you are scared. You don't have to be. They say, allow us to bear arms so we can kill everybody, because now the Fulani people are ready. They have brought it forward. They wanted to do this thing. This thing they are planning to do now, they wanted to do it in 2022. That was when they planned with Britain to do it, to handle it very well. Because have you ever wondered the reason why, when it comes to Bitcoin, I think CNN covered Bitcoin story, but they can never cover what the Fulanis are doing. Has anyone actually asked themselves that question? Why is it with all these killings and mayhem, no major network in the world is reporting it? They've collected their cash and put it in their pocket. Bill Gates said to them, allow them to kill themselves now. That's how we release their population. They're even encouraging it. Allow everyone to bear arms in the zoo. Mietiara tells Nigerian government, and it is news. If I were the one to say this now, all hell will break loose. It is Fulani. But we are going to defeat them. They write it on a piece of paper. It is very hard, and as I told you, how many years ago did I tell you they will kill us, we will kill them, in the end we will win? Is it not coming down to that? Then it's going to be war. We'll fight a war. Everybody knows. Britain that is instigating Fulani, they know that very well. Everybody knows that Fulani is prepared for war. It's only people from the south that are not prepared, and that is why we are suffering. And with that, we are going to open our lines now to see if we can take some calls. I don't think there are any major announcements that I need to make. I don't think so. It's just that we need help, and of course we need help and support all the time. Who doesn't need one? We need help and we need support all the time. Our lines are now open. Can I also have what is the number again for the line? It is now open. We can take some calls. We are going to take some. We want to make it as interactive as possible. What is the number? The number to call is 346. I think it's showing. If you go to my Twitter handle, are people watching? People watching on Twitter, on my Twitter handle as well? You see the number to call is 346-399-0188. I repeat, 34 is showing. If you're watching on Facebook, on my profile, it's everywhere. It is showing everywhere, isn't it? It is showing everywhere, please. So people can listen. People can listen from everywhere. This is very, very novel, you know, seeing this thing happening on Twitter, isn't it? We are broadcasting live on Twitter. That is, we're also on YouTube, isn't it? Yeah. And we are on Facebook on my profile, and we are also, that's amazing. Very, very amazing. That is very good. And we are also on FM and all other platforms as well. Absolutely amazing. The line is there for you to call. I know that it's going to be jammed, isn't it?
No, it's calling, but
only Americans to call, please. Allow those in America to call. Only Americans to call for now, because we want to make them understand. Most of them are here eating hamburger. So soda. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you very much. Your name, please, and where you're calling from?
My name is Susan Mountain. I'm calling from the United States of America.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Please proceed. We are listening.
I want to welcome you to the United States of America, Nnamdi Kanu. And I find it pretty funny how the Nigerian government will let bandits, I like the word bandits that they use when they're really terrorists, have an open forum with no police brutality, sitting out in the open after they've slaughtered people and taken people and raped people. And they can be free to sit there and talk about whatever they want. And then you've got people protesting for freedom from the terrorists, and they're beaten up, arrested, and everything. If that ain't a big blinking sign in a dark black night that they support terrorists, I don't know what else is.
You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I thank you very much for calling. And my secretary is going to give you a call very, very shortly to see what you can do. Because what we want to do, if you don't mind me asking, are you white or are you black?
I'm white, but I'm human.
Thank you very much. I love that. I love that. I love that very, very much. My secretary will give you a call in a minute. And I thank you very much for your call, because you have a lot to do. You have been doing a lot, if I'm not mistaken, and you have a lot to do. I think I saw one of her videos.
She's on Twitter all the time.
You're always on Twitter, and she's done a few videos, isn't it? May God bless you immensely. May God bless you immensely.
I hope the Nigerian government's listening to me too.
Of course they're listening. The whole world listens. Even the British government, they are also listening. Those that held this very beautiful country down for very many years, until Washington said enough is enough. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very, very much. That is amazing. Do you have a number?
I do. What now?
You have it now?
I'm gonna call her.
Have you taken her number down? Please, can you try and take it down, please? There are a lot of calls coming in. A lot of calls are coming in. And the other day was a white man. Today is a white woman. Very good. Do you have a number?
No, I have it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Do you have it? Because our lines are now opened and you are allowed to call. People are now free to call us. They are free to call us, and we want you from wherever you are to please place your call. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good afternoon, Nnamdi Kanu'S. I am so happy to speak with you. I really want to say thank you for what you're doing to the Easterners, for Biafrans. My name is Adobe Okoraji. I'm calling from New York. So, thank you so much, because if we keep looking at what our moronic and demonic governors are doing, the Fulani Janjaweeds, they will take our land from us, and we will not have any place to call home. So I want to use this opportunity to talk to people here in America, because I meet most Biafrans, and it's so funny the way they will be like, oh, they just kind of make mockery of me and like, oh, you are one of the IPOBs. But if we keep doing this, if we the Easterners keep doing this, they will take away our land. And we will remain here in America. We want to go home. We actually want to go home. So thank you so much. And I want to tell people out there, if there is any amount you can contribute, especially for the ESN, just contribute, pay your dues, join IPOB, do whatever you can do so we get this our promised land. It's a beautiful place, so that we go back. We are tired of staying in America. We are just tired. So thank you so much, Nnamdi Kanu'S, and may God continue to bless you for everything you're doing for us in order to get our beautiful country, Biafra. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, and I highly appreciate your call. I do appreciate your call. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Calls are coming in, as even I think the whole line is jammed anyway. I think it is jammed, isn't it? Please try to extract another call as well. We want as many people as possible to call. We are simulcasting this very broadcast on my Twitter handle as well. If you go to Twitter, you will be able to join us, and it is also low data usage. It is low data usage. It is not as expensive as Facebook is. It is low data usage. They are afraid. They want to suppress the truth. They don't want us to preach the gospel of heaven, but we are here doing that anyway, regardless. We have our own app, which is IPOB Community Radio. We are on Radio Biafra app. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Maz. This is Uche now, German, calling from Los Angeles, California.
Thank you very much. The world is listening.
Maz, I've been trying to reach you since 2014. It's a great honor to hear your voice.
Thank you.
I don't have much to say. I don't have any question to ask you, Maz, because there's no question to ask. Your method and your approach towards our freedom is up. What I want to say is a little message to our people. I hear a lot of them complaining that Nnamdi Kanu'S is. Mas, can you hear me?
Loud, the world, not just me, the whole world is listening.
Yes, I hear a lot of our people talking about Nnamdi Kanu'S being so harsh, being rude on them. Mazi, you are not. Honestly speaking, I have read a lot about Marcus Garvey. I've read a lot about Malcolm X. I've read a lot about Professor Amos Wilson. These are black genius. And I want to tell you that Marcus Garvey never spared black people. He called us black people race of imbeciles. And because the way we reason is appalling. So Mazi, don't you ever relent. I want you to continue hitting us hard. Continue to tell us the blunt truth, and that is all we need to know. That is the only thing that will change our mentality. I'm very, very sure that most of us are changing. Our reasoning are changing, because Well, people are listening to you. I started listening to you since 2014. And since 2014, I've been trying to reach you, but I couldn't. But today, lo and behold, I was able to get the Messiah. I'm so happy to hear from you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Continue to be the Marcus Garvey of our time. I'm telling you, the history will never forget you. Thank you so much, Mazi. Let me give other people a chance to talk to you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. The number is also on WhatsApp and also on Signal. Is that correct? Absolutely. Absolutely. We are live and we are direct. And heaven is bearing us witness. We preach this gospel without fear before our enemies. And that is what we are doing and will continue to do. I don't give a damn as long as I preach the truth. That is what matters to me. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
I can hear you, our leader. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you. Your name and where you're calling us from, if you may. And please raise your voice for me, if you can.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu'S. I am calling from Connecticut, United States.
From Connecticut, United States of America. Thank you very much. Please raise your voice for us. Please go ahead. Say what you would like to say.
I just wanted to know we are all good to go. And I want to appreciate God so much for what you are doing. Nobody on this planet Earth except God be with us blessed. I want to tell you, sir, God is with you. Victory is going to be our portion. Victory is going to be our portion. And I want to tell the whole world that we are Biafrans. We are the children of Chukwu Okike Abiara. And no matter how many danger we the likes of them, all we know what happened in the Bible against the children of Israel and the Philistines, the same thing is going to happen to them. And by the grace of God, I don't know how we can raise up a team in Connecticut because most of us, we are willing to join this train of IPOB in Connecticut. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I believe that you have his details in Connecticut. Have you written Connecticut? So that you do not forget. So that you do not forget, please take another call. We are live and we are direct. And the whole world is listening. I want Facebook to understand that you cannot stop us from preaching this very glorious gospel. Nobody can. The zoo tried with all their might and their money. They couldn't. Nobody can stop us. That is why we are broadcasting live and the whole world is listening. If they close one very avenue for you to listen to us, you go and open another one. We are live and we are direct. Even on my Twitter, we are live and we are direct. And the whole world is listening. The whole world is listening. Any other caller on the line, there are loads of them. So many calls that our lines are jamming as it is too much, isn't it? Way too much. Is anybody going to do it? Do you manage to get somebody? Yes, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Nnamdi Kanu'S. May God bless you, sir.
And bless you too. And bless you too.
Yeah. I've been following you. I'm a hardcore Biafran. I've been following you for a long time, man. You have sacrificed everything and sacrificed your parents. I don't know, how to thank you. And all the Biafrans need to know, security is very expensive. You have done your part. And it's up to us now to rally around. All you need now is money. So if anybody can get back to me with this phone number, so I'm going to, tonight, I'm going to support you with $1,000, and I'm going to do more from today. And I say, may Almighty God bless you. And I encourage all Biafrans to start putting in money. I mean, we have the population, we have the money. No matter what, we need to support you because you have done your part, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. And may Elohim bless you as well. And I have said it. I went on record to say 2 things will be in place and Biafra will come. Our mothers will need to come out all over the world as they have done in the US and also in Biafra land. And America will have to bring out money. United States of America will pay for this very effort. They are the ones to pay for it, and they must pay for it. I have a caller on Signal. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Your name and where you are, please.
Yes, my name is John Sokoto, calling from Aba.
from Aba. Please go ahead.
Yes, my bully leader. May God bless you. May Yahweh shall bless you.
You said?
Yes, I listened vividly to your broadcast today. I feel blessed. I'm here with my neighbors, all of us. I put it in radio, all of us are listening because there's no how they can connect because our radio is not talking here.
Yes.
And right now, I switched through my Facebook. This thing now, it was not working. I entered through Twitter. That's where all of us will listen to it. And I decided to call you so that they will hear your voice. I'm here with the father, all of us, they are hardcore. I'm the person that called you the day about day today.
Yes.
When I came back from meeting.
Yes.
Yes. My name remains John Chinasuku, the media from Abia State here.
Thank you very much.
We are working honestly too. I'm commending you for the good work you are doing for the people of Biafra.
Thank you very much.
Bless you.
He said,
yes,
he said, and bless you too. And bless all of you. And bless all of you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I have a caller again on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Your name and where you are.
Yes, good afternoon, Mazi. Thank you so much for the work you're doing. My name is Beatrice Okeze. I'm from New York City. I'm calling today to remind all our Biafran Igbo organization that is their moral obligation to make sure that our homeland is secure. Now, for them to justify the reason for the existence, because you cannot have a more noble cause than to protect your father's life. We are having our ESN support the Women USA. The flyer is currently being distributed. Please send it to all your social, cultural, Biafran Igbo group. Join us this Friday at 7 p.m. with our able leader, Nnamdi Kanu'S, to raise support for our ESN. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Everywhere people are rising up, they need to do that. And if you're in America and you support what the world that ESN is doing, you support IPOB, you are doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for me, and I will tell you why. If you do not support ESN, if you do not support IPOB, your children will stay in America. They will marry in America. They will not be able to speak any Biafran language. And basically, your name will be lost forever and ever. But if we are in our land, if all these your children were to come back to our land, and we are building our land, making it as beautiful as every other beautiful advanced nation in the world, your name will remain. It is called Ahamefule. If you remain in America, if you turn a blind eye to what the Janjaweed are doing to us back home, your name will be lost forever and ever. Your trip to America would have been a failure. It would have been an utter disaster. How many times you come home? Maybe once every 5 years. And the day you die, your children and your grandchildren will never come home again. And then your father's name will be shut down forever and ever. Try and learn from it and support what we are doing. If you have any brain, you will and you should. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? My goodness me, what is going on here? We are live and we are direct. The Fulani soldiers are raping our women. They come to where they pack them. What this idiot Wike gave them some from Obibo. They are in detention now as we speak. And somebody is telling me to become a Nigerian. I don't understand these people. Our women are in detention right now as I'm talking to you, being raped now, tonight. Tonight, some Janjaweed are going to them and raping them now, this very second. And you're telling me to become part of one Nigeria. And God will destroy the black race. We shall remain slaves to the wise forever and ever. As long as we continue to reason this wickedly, it can never be well with black people. I tell you, we are evil. The man is blind in one. There is no compassion. No single compassion. Nobody is moved by the plight of this man. All you think about is Iran. You think about Shia. What nonsense? What planet are you living on? What planet are you living on? Blacks are to blame. Your so-called Nigerians are to blame for this very mess. So also is the American ambassador to Nigeria. So also is the British High Commissioner to Nigeria. These are the people supporting evil. When Obama came to remove Jonathan, I told you that Obama would remove Jonathan, and Jonathan was moved. Look at where we are today. People will come into my village with AK-47, rape my mother, slaughter us, and they give them land. Somebody is simply protesting, release my leader. Not that they are protesting against any court order or court ruling or judgment. They are asking you to obey what your court said. You refused. You responded by killing them. And you went back to the same court, the same Federal High Court of Nigeria, in the same Abuja, to go and obtain an order proscribing his group. The same law, the same judgment you said you will not obey. You are now going back to obey the one that suits you. And you're telling me that Nigeria is a nation, that Nigeria is a country? This black people. Do you now begin to see the reason why God looked at us and said, you people are evil? Because of that, I'll make you slaves to whites. Do you see why we are suffering? Because your heart is evil. You don't reason properly. These are people who can, because Yoruba media wants 2023 for Tinubu to be president, they condone every evil. And if Yoruba nation does not take time, I tell you tonight that evil shall overcome Yoruba land. I say what I say with justification. I will read the coverage of Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper, Yoruba paper. Oh God, you people are satanic. You are evil. The personification of the forces of darkness. You people are evil. Evil. Evil is happening and you keep quiet. You cannot confront Fulani headsmen. Oh, I don't know why God brought me to Africa. I don't know why. I should have come as a tree in the forest. Maybe they cut me down and use me as for entertainment. I'll be useful at least. Do you see why God said you must be under Europeans? Asia is progressing. South America is progressing. The only place not growing in the world is Africa, because you people are evil. You support evil. Your heart is black as we are. Evil, darkness. You are in a country where your so-called president from Sudan decides which judge am I going to obey. I don't like this ruling, I want to obey it. I like this one, let me obey it. And you people are keeping quiet. You are quiet and evil is happening. And you're telling me you're educated. You're telling me you have conscience. And tomorrow you go to church. Oh dear me. This assignment is too much. I tell Elohim it's too much for me. I cannot come from a continent where people cannot reason, where there is no conscience, where wickedness and evil is the order of the day. The black race is a disgrace to humanity. The black race is an eyesore on this very earth, I tell you that. It's an eyesore. You know, John, evil is happening and you're quiet. Because Zagzag is not your brother, not your sister. Do you know how people feel about your religion? Do you know how they feel about you and your religion? People will have the guts in America to complain about racist attacks. Oh, that the West are attacking with the racist. I wish they can kill all of us there. I'm telling you the truth. We don't deserve to be alive. Black people do not deserve to walk. We are a stain on the earth. Our wickedness stinks to high heavens and back. We are an evil race. Quote me, that's what I said. Mark the date of today. in any other country on this earth, what Jubril did, we will send him back to Sudan immediately. How can you decide which judge to obey? That idiot that didn't go to school. Malami is saying, if not for what I've been doing, detaining people without trial, there will be no Nigeria. Nigeria for whose benefit? For your benefit and for some Yoruba people. For the benefit of those that make billions from oil and gas from Biafra land. That's all. That some idiots are too blind to say it. They say I should speak like a head of state. Which stupid head of state is that? Which useless head of state is that? In a place where people cannot reason like human beings. You know my head of state. Oh dear Lord, have mercy. We are an evil race. Anytime you see another black person being killed in America, know that God is punishing you for what you have done because you're evil. Evil beyond evil, I'm telling you. And who brought this nonsense on us? It's not Obama. It's not a black man. Who brought this mess into this zoo? It's Obama. Isn't it? And they ran to the British to sustain what is unsustainable. Everybody knows that Buhari is dead. They know it. Everybody knows. Yoruba media knows. Everybody knows. But because you don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be proven right, you don't want IPOB to be proven right, you have decided to cover up evil. It will consume you. Yoruba media will suffer. Yoruba media will suffer. They will suffer and they will suffer for this injustice they keep on against ordinary people. Poor people. In your journey, my banquet. Because you control newspaper. Your preachers are in Pentecostal churches. They tell the idiots what to do and they obey them. They cannot rise up from the pulpit and speak the truth. Because exactly is not a Christian, he's not a Pentecostalist. Because of that, let's leave him to die. You are evil. You are beyond evil. We are a useless race. Black race is a disgrace on humanity. White people can never allow such nonsense to happen. It doesn't. Everybody will die. They can't allow it to. That's the difference between you and whites. Whites cannot allow this nonsense to happen. It won't happen. Don't tell me about cases during slavery. It was our idiotic ignorance and wickedness that allowed God to hand us over to whites to enslave us. We are wicked. We are a wicked race. That is why we are suffering. I must continue because the truth must be spoken on this very platform. Your zoo constitution guarantees freedom. Freedom of worship, freedom of speech. The right to even protest is there. They don't obey their own laws because they don't know. When you appoint a chief justice who is more or less how can I put it? Permanent tapa. How can I myself like a native doctor? This is the nonsense you get. Now you're telling me in a country that claims it practices democracy that you can choose which of the judges to obey his or her ruling and which one to ignore. Is that what you're telling me? The same court you said I will not obey your order. You went back to the same court to go and obtain an order to keep somebody in prison in perpetuity and to ban his movement. Hey, we blacks have taken wickedness and impunity to a different level altogether. That is what we have done. We have redefined wickedness. I never believed in my life that Africa can be so, not just back, of course we're backwards. Who doesn't know we're backwards? We have added another layer of evil to it. No wonder Michael Jackson was bleaching himself to be white. I do apologize to Michael. I have now seen what he saw. Michael Jackson was trying to make himself white because he looked at us and knew that we are evil. This Yoji, evil upon evil. You claim you're fighting corruption. All those you are appointed are corrupt individuals. Buhari, before he died, they got into power on the back of corrupt money, River State money stolen by Amici. Today, Buhari's son is the 4th richest person in Africa. And the fighting corruption. You people are useless. Hopeless to the core. Quote me right is what I said. You're hopeless. Shia group IMN, Islamic Movement of Nigeria, or for Nigeria, I don't know what they call them, is not a terrorist group. It is not and can never be. For all that nonsense, people saying that tied to Iran and all that rubbish, that is bunkum. El Zagzagi, what crime did he commit? We shall get to that later. There is no other place on this earth that a religious body has ever been prescribed. Never. Not on this earth. All this nonsense with Shia and the Sunni Islam is their business. Nothing to do with the secular constitution. So when Jubril and when Abba Kyari and El Rufai crosses up to Saudi Arabia, don't you see it? When Obama was bowing before the king of Saudi Arabia, did you not see it? Did not see it. I'm sure you didn't. You people are cowards. There is no place on this earth, not even in Saudi Arabia, can you ban. Do you know they have Shia in Saudi Arabia? Have they been banned? How can you go and take a leader of a movement and you expect them to keep quiet like other people are keeping quiet? That's what you expect. You bring your wickedness and injustice upon the people and you expect them to just sit down and take it. The answer is no. Like IPOB, we won't take it. We will keep on agitating until we are free. Because one day everybody will die, isn't it? Nobody lives forever. Nobody does. So Biafra must come. The blame for what is happening, I don't call it zagzaggy. The blame for the injustice in the zoo that the British created is caused by 3 groups of people. Only 3. Our stupidity as black people. The British High Commission and the British Mission in Nigeria is satanic. Another one is the American ambassador to Nigeria. They collect money from Nigerian government not to send the accurate report back to their home countries. I bet you that the State Department in America does not know what is happening in the zoo because they embellish it. Is farmer header crisis, is a clash. The police and the army came shooting dead Shia protesters, and you call it a clash between the two. A whole ambassador, American ambassador, is sending back, feeding the State Department in Washington lies about Nigeria because they gave him, he's a millionaire. The same thing with the British. This is the level of evil and wickedness we have. American embassy in Nigeria, British High Commission in Nigeria, and the stupidity of black people. We are black and we are useless. Those are the 3 factors holding you down as a perpetual slave. I didn't say it's the American official policy or the British official policy. No, I said their missions in Nigeria. The American ambassador is corrupt. The British High Commissioner is more than corrupt. Nigeria, they should be probed. Nigeria gives them money to lie and to falsify their mission reports back to their home countries. If you ask them now, they will write. When ask them, what are you doing about El Zagzagi? No, I think we sense some trouble. There may be a link with Iran. There may be a link. All lies. All lies. The U.S. Embassy takes the blame of the mission and the stupidity of us black people. Black Africans, we are useless. Stop pretending we are more than hopeless. Forget all the degrees, PhD, SSG, rubbish. We are useless. Useless. As black people, our natural disposition towards evil, we love evil. This type of nonsense cannot happen in a white man's. It's impossible. You can't try that rubbish. I'm the prime minister, or as Trump is, you choose which laws to obey, which one. They will come to White House and control you out. They said they will bundle you, they will put handcuffs on your ankles and your wrist. In your next life, you won't mess up. You won't mess with the people. That's how it's done. Do you see how advanced whites are compared to you blacks? Because, you know, when you go to the court sometimes, some of you see the picture of a woman or statue. The woman is blind with a blindfold, with the scale on one hand and sword on the other hand. Some of you go to law school, you don't know what that thing means. They just say, they say law is blind. And look at the idiots. Do you know why they say it's blind? Because it doesn't, justice is blind. It doesn't matter who is affected. It doesn't matter if it's a Shia or IPOB or whoever. It doesn't matter. The law is the law. So when somebody who is a Sunni Muslim gets favorable ruling in the court, they release them. Those doing the killing in the zoo, they are all Sunni, Wahhabi, fundamentalists. It's okay. Give them more land. Why don't you dialogue with them? But once it's Shia. Oh, IPOB, why didn't you go and kill them? After all, the American ambassador will say it's nothing. And that's what they do. Do you know before they came to invade my house that the British government was informed? And they came to go ahead to come and kill me? Are you aware of that? So I'm telling you live on air. Are you aware that the British government, the British High Commission in Nigeria, sanctioned my assassination? Are you aware of that? In time, all will be revealed. Our natural disposition towards evil and wickedness is why a Sudanese can do whatever he likes. Everybody knows he's from Sudan. Look at him and look at Buhari, and you will know. But your stupidity and your natural cowardice. You're a black person, you cannot reason. This Yogi, black and useless. Black and useless. We are black and we are useless to the core. If you support evil, anything I say about you, you should accept it with good grace. I'm telling you. How did it all begin? Some of you may ask this evening. How did we come to this stage of rejecting one judgment but accepting another from the same court, depending on the judge who is ruling in your favor? 7 out of 8 children of Zagzagi has been murdered by Nigerian state. And you're telling me he doesn't have the right to be angry? But you won't see anything wrong with it because you're black. Anytime you go on social media, you see somebody not making any sense, that person is probably a black person. According to my dear friend and brother, I'm borrowing what he wrote because it's correct. Fanika Yode. I'm borrowing what he wrote. You shot his wife in the stomach. The wife was shot 4 times and has been in detention till now. Not just like that, even the wife is also in detention. This man was shot and blinded in one eye. It was Zagzagi. It doesn't touch you because you're black. You know, as a black person, your heart is cold. Cold and blind to light. Because you're black from Africa. You are evil. You don't empathize. There is no empathy. You don't see. All you care about is, oh, who is winning? So since the Fulanis are now killing everybody and they're on top, let me support Fulani. You have no soul and you have no conscience. That is why God placed you. I'm asking God, but what did I do? Why take me to Africa? I'm still thinking and asking God, what did I do? Because I am better off as maybe as something that could be useful to humanity. We black are useful to mankind. We are a waste of space. We are clogging up space for mankind. I'm telling you the truth. We are useless. You did all this to this man and you think you will succeed. What is the crime of Sheikh El Zagzagi? You bring out, he had the same thing you did when I found BSS. He said, oh, can you see them? Can you see them? But you cannot see Fulani headsmen. You can see them. They're the ones killing you and raping you every day. But you never learn. Because you're black and you're timid. I'm so upset tonight. I wouldn't normally do a program like this, but I am enraged. Enraged. Africa is a disgrace. Trump was thinking about, said he was going to, what he said was he was going to deport people from America. He should start very, very quickly.